Well, Father, what do you say to that?
I despise entertainment.
Shall we have a little chat together anyway?
Wait a moment, brother. I'll be back after I take a tonic.
Oh, here, sir, you forget you cannot get about without a stick.
Yeah, to be sure.
You can't argue properly. Really? I shall do all in my power to follow her wishes.
We must get this blasted planned marriage which he has gotten into his head from taking place. Oh, and I thought to myself it would be a good idea to introduce a doctor here, having a full understanding of our wishes, to convince him that Madame Pirgon is an idiot. But since we have no one to play that part for us, I've decided upon playing him a little trick of my own.
In what way?
It's a rather absurd idea, but here he comes. Just be yourself.
How is it, Father, that with all the wealth that you possess, and with only one grown daughter, that you speak of sending her to a good ball?
How is it, brother, that I'm the master of my family and that I can do all I think fit?
But why does she have to marry a doctor?
Because I wish to have a son-in-law who will suit my needs.
But we have a more suitable match for her.
Yes, and this one is more suitable for me.
Well, is she marrying a husband for herself or for you, Father?
Well, she must do both. She ought to be delighted to marry for my sake.
Must you be so infatuated with your doctors and pharmacies all the time, and be so determined to be ill in spite of man and nature?
What do you mean by that, brother?
I mean, brother, that I do not know of anybody healthier than you. One great mistake is that you have not died from all the diseases or all the medicine they have made you swallow.
Well, you are aware, brother, that it's these medicines that have kept me in good health for so long. Madame Pirgon says that I would have died if I wouldn't have seen her 3 days prior.
If you are not being so careful, she will take such good care of you that she may kill you herself.
Brother, do you not believe in medicine at all?
Not really, no.
What? You don't believe in something that's been acknowledged and revered throughout all the ages?
I look upon it as one of the greatest follies which exist among men. I do not know of a more absurd piece of memory, anything more ridiculous than a man taking upon himself to cure another with potions and tortuous contraptions.
What is to be done then when one is ill?
Nothing, brother. Only rest. Nature, when we leave her free, will gently recover from any disorder into which she has fallen. It is only our anxiety that does the mischief. And most men die of their remedies, not of the diseases.
You are aware, brother, that in certain cases we can help nature.
Alas, brother, I think not. Our great doctors are two different kind of people. Listen to them talk. They're the most clever people in the world. Seeing them work, they're the most ignorant.
I wish one of those fine doctors were here to take up your argument and check your battle.
Everyone, at their own risk and peril, may believe whatever he likes. What I say is between the two of us. Now, allow me to change the subject. Let me say that it is because your daughter having some preponderance to the match you propose, it is not a reason for you to shut her up in her compound. We should in such manner yield a little to the inclination of the daughter, since it is for all her life, and the whole happiness of her married life depends upon it.
Ah, brother, it is time for you to leave.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take this little clister.
Oh, are you joking? Can you not live without one moment with your tonics or clysters?
What right have you to interfere? How dare you oppose yourself to the prescriptions of doctors and prevent this man from taking my clister?
Go, Madame, go. It is easy to see that you are not accustomed to speaking face to face with men.
was to sneer at physicians and make me lose my precious time. I will go tell Madame Perron that I have been prevented from executing her orders and stopped in the performance of my duty. You'll see. I have just heard from downstairs! You refuse to take the remedy I have ordered and laugh at my prescriptions!
Madame, it's not what you
What
think.
daring boldness! What a strange outrage against a patient against his doctor!
It is from...
It is a fearful outrage against medicine!
He is the
I
cause
must tell you that I break off all business with you. I will have no more connection with you, and to end all association with you, here's the deal I made to my nephew in favor of the marriage.
But it's my brother!
I was about to cajole you about it, you also.
My brother!
But just since you have declared yourself a rebel against my remedies, I must tell you that I leave you to your bad constitution, to the intercrement of your intestines, to the acrimony of your bile, to the corruption of your blood, and to the feculence of your youth.
It serves you right.
I am dead, brother. You have undone me.
You are crazy, brother. Check yourself a little, I beg. Have some dignity and do not give way so much into your own imagination.
You heard all those strange diseases she threatened me with.
And what does he signify what she says? Is it an oracle that has spoken?
Sir, there is a doctor here who desires to see you.
A doctor? Who?
I don't know, but he's as much like me as 2 peas. And if I weren't certain my mother was an honest woman, I would swear it was my brother.
But it seems that you are served according to your own wish. One doctor leaves you, another comes to replace him.
Allow me, sir, to present myself, to offer my small services to our significant who clergy to may require.
I'm obliged to meet you, sir. He looks just like her.
Oh, I must now say goodbye because I have forgotten to give a small order to my servant.
It is true that the resemblance is very, very striking, but history is full of freaks of nature.
I see that you are looking at me earnestly, sir. Tell me, what age do you think that I am?
Oh, I'd say 26 or 27 at the utmost.
Nine. I am 90 years old. Yeah, you see what the secrets of my art have done to preserve me, fresh and vigorous, as you see before you. Now let me feel your pulse. This pulse is trifling with me. I see that it does not yet know me. Now tell me, who was your doctor?
Madame Pergon.
Never heard of him. What does he say you are ill of?
Well, she says it's the liver.
Ignorant blockhead! You are suffering from the lungs.
The lungs?
Yeah. Tell me, how do you feel?
Well, from time to time, great pains in my head.
Just so the lungs.
I feel sick now and again.
The lungs?
And sometimes great pains in my stomach.
The lungs? Do you like to drink a little wine?
Yes, sir.
The lungs, I tell you. Now, do you indeed... I see here.
Well, I think it might be something of the diet she has me on.
Well, what have you been eating?
Veal and broth, and at night a few prunes to relax the bowels.
Ignoramus!
And above all, to drink my wine well diluted with water.
Nine! You must make your wine pure. And to thicken the blood, which is too thin, you must eat good fat beef, good Dutch cheese, and cakes. Your doctor is ein ass! I will send you one of my own to examine you from time to time during my stay in this tower.
You will oblige me greatly, sir.
Yes, but now I must bid you adieu, for I have to assist at a grand consultation, which is to take place about a man who died yesterday.
A man who died yesterday?
Yeah, that we might consider and see what could have been done to cure him. Guten Tag, my Herr.
Upon my word, this doctor is a very clever man.
Yeah, but he goes a little too fast.
All great doctors do.
Come, come, I am but your servant. Oh, I'm in no joking humor.
What's the matter?
Your doctor, forsooth, he wanted to feel my pulse.
No, Brother. Now that you have grappled with Madame Pigon, won't you reconsider this match?
No, brother, I will shut her in a convent.
Must you be so criminal when all it tends to is what is honorable? Mariage.
She will be a nun. Look, I made up my mind.
Do you intend to please somebody by doing this?
Look, you always come back to that, brother, and I assure you that my wife is standing in your way.
Well, Brother, since I must speak up, it is your wife and me, for I can no longer bear your infatuations with doctors, then your infatuation with your wife, and see you run headlong into every single snatch next to you.
Oh, sir, you must not speak so of mistress. She is a woman against whom nothing bad can be said.
Yeah, just ask her how much she loves me.
Yes, indeed.
And how she takes care of me.
Oh, quite right. You will see how my mistress loves my master. Allow me, sir, to undeceive him and to show him his mistakes.
Well, but how?
You must stretch yourself full length in this armchair, for your mistress will soon come back. Once you have placed yourself, you must pretend to be dead. You
Well,
will see what grief she will be in when I tell her the news.
very well. Very well, I consent.
Good, but don't leave her in despair for too long, for she might die of it.
You know, you're right.
Find yourself in that corner. Oh, heavens! What a strange accident!
What is the matter, Toinette? What ails you?
Your husband is dead!
Dead? Are you quite certain?
Quite certain.
Heaven be praised! Good riddance! How silly of you, Toinette, to be so upset.
But ma'am, I thought I ought to cry.
What loss is it to anybody, and what good did he do in this world?
Perfect energy.
Toinette, you must help me, and you may depend upon it that I will make it worth your while. Since nobody is aware of his death, let us put him into his bed and keep it secret. There are some papers that—
Oh, really? So this is how my loving wife feels for me?
Ah, he's alive.
This will prevent me from doing many foolish things in the future.
Well, Brother, you see...
No. Your daughter is coming. You must place yourself as you were, and we will see how she handles the news. Oh, heavens! What an unhappy day!
What ails you, Toinette? Why do you cry?
Your father is dead!
Oh, heavens! Alas, what a cruel grief! I must lose my father, the only being left to me in the world. And why should I lose him two at a time when he was angry with me? What will become of me, unhappy girl that I am?
What is the matter, dear Angelique? What misfortune makes you weep?
I weep for what was most dear and precious to me. I weep for the death of my father.
Oh, heaven! What an unforeseen stroke of fortune! Alas, I was just coming to ask you for your hand in marriage.
Encreant, let us give up all hopes of marriage. Now my father is dead. I will renounce the world and renounce it forever. Yes, my dear father, if I refuse your will, I will at least follow up one of your intentions. And will by that make amends for the sorrow I have caused you. Let me make you this promise here and kiss you as proof of my repentance.
Oh, oh, daughter, I am very glad to have discovered your good heart. Mwah.
What a delightful surprise! Father, since heaven has restored you to our love, let me implore one favor of you. If you refuse to give me Cléante as a husband, if you do not approve of what my heart feels, at least I beg you not to force me to marry another. It is all I have to ask of you.
Sir, allow your heart to be touched by her words and do not oppose our mutual love.
Brother, how can you resist?
Oh, train as a doctor. Yes, train as a doctor, and I will give you my daughter's hand.
Oh, very willingly. I will be a doctor, a pharmacist too, if you like. Can't be that hard.
Brother, doctor yourself.
Me? Well, how can I study at my age?
Study. What need is there?
Well, one must be able to know Latin and Greek and know all the different diseases and remedies.
When you put on the cap and the gown of a doctor, you will immediately become much more clever.
A beard is something in itself, sir. A beard is half the doctor.
Well, shall we get this thing done then? I know a body of physicians, friends of mine, who can come and perform the ceremony in your very own home. It will cost you nothing. They will instruct you a few words, and then they will give all that you have to say in writing. Go rest now. I will send for them.
Very well, very well. I consent.
What is it you intend to do?
To amuse yourselves a little tonight. You see, the musicians down there have created a doctor's interlude with dances and music. I want everyone to enjoy it, and I want my brother to play the principal part in it.
But uncle, it seems as though you are making fun of my father.
But niece, it is not making too much fun of him to fall in with his own fancies. After all, the carnival time also has it.
Do you consent to it?
Yes,